Welcome to our exploration of the world's happiest countries. In this video, we'll take you through the top 7 nations where residents experience a blend of well-being, community, and opportunity, highlighting Finland, Denmark, Switzerland, Iceland, the Netherlands, Norway, and Sweden. We'll also shine a light on the challenges faced by 3 of the least joyful countries: Afghanistan, South Sudan, and the Central African Republic. Join us as we unpack what makes these countries thrive and why you might want to rethink travel plans to the less joyful ones. 1. Finland. The pinnacle of happiness. Finland stands at the very top of the World Happiness Report 2024, boasting a remarkable happiness score of 7.8 out of 10. The country's unique blend of social trust, robust welfare systems, and stunning natural beauty creates an environment where contentment thrives. Finnish citizens enjoy universal healthcare and a world-renowned education system that prioritizes creativity and critical thinking over rote memorization. In 2024, 92% of Finns reported having someone they could rely on in times of trouble, underscoring the country's strong sense of community. The government invests heavily in sustainability, with more than 75% of electricity generated from renewable sources. Work-life balance is a central value. The average Finn works just 33 hours per week, leaving ample time for family and leisure in Finland's vast forests and lakes. Studies from 2024 highlight that urban planning in Helsinki prioritizes green spaces, further contributing to residents' well-being. 2. Denmark. A model of social welfare. Denmark follows closely behind Finland, earning a happiness score of 7.6 in 2024. The Danish welfare model provides universal access to healthcare and education, eliminating many of the anxieties that plague citizens of other nations. The cultural concept of hygge shapes daily life, encouraging Danes to seek comfort and togetherness, especially during the long Nordic winters. According to the latest statistics, 85% of Danes reported satisfaction with their lives, a figure that reflects the country's deep commitment to equality and social support. Danish cities like Copenhagen consistently score high for livability, attributed to their clean air, low crime rates, and cycling infrastructure. In 2024, Denmark was recognized for its ambitious green transition, with wind energy now supplying over 50% of the country's electricity. The nation's transparent government, ranked among the least corrupt globally, further reinforces public trust and well-being. 3. Switzerland. Wealth and well-being. Switzerland secured a happiness score of 7.5 in 2024, reflecting the nation's exceptional quality of life. The Swiss economy is robust, with unemployment rates remaining below 3% and GDP per capita among the highest worldwide. Citizens benefit from a comprehensive healthcare system and high-quality education, both of which are accessible to all residents. In a 2024 survey, 90% of Swiss respondents expressed feeling safe in their neighborhoods, a testament to the country's stability. Switzerland's commitment to neutrality and direct democracy fosters a sense of agency and peace among its people. The natural beauty of the Alps offers abundant opportunities for recreation, contributing to the country's high levels of physical health and life satisfaction. Political stability and financial security are cited in recent studies as key reasons for Switzerland's enduring happiness. 4. Iceland. Nature's embrace. Iceland holds the 4th position in global happiness rankings for 2024, with a happiness score of 7.5. The country's dramatic volcanic landscapes and geothermal resources provide not only breathtaking scenery but also clean energy for its residents. Community bonds are especially strong in Iceland, with 94% of citizens saying they have someone to turn to in need, according to the latest national survey. Iceland's progressive gender equality policies have led it to be named the most gender-equal country worldwide for consecutive years. In 2024, the government rolled out new mental health initiatives, aiming to improve access and reduce stigma. Icelanders enjoy some of the world's cleanest air and water, and the country's focus on outdoor activity is reflected in its high rates of physical wellness. The population's resilience and adaptability, proven through harsh weather and remote living, are frequently cited as sources of national pride. 5. Netherlands. A culture of happiness. The Netherlands ranks 5th with a happiness score of 7.4, according to the 2024 World Happiness Report. Dutch society is characterized by its openness, progressive values, and effective public services. Healthcare and education are accessible to all, and the government actively addresses mental health, with 78% of citizens reporting good mental well-being in recent studies. Dutch urban planning prioritizes bicycle infrastructure, making daily commutes healthier and more sustainable. In 2024, the Netherlands continued to invest in renewable energy, with large offshore wind farms powering millions of homes. Residents enjoy a high level of personal freedom, reflected in legislation that supports LGBTQ+ rights, gender equality, and freedom of expression. The vibrant cultural scene, from world-class museums to lively festivals, adds to the sense of belonging and joy for Dutch citizens. 6. Norway. A commitment to equality. Norway maintained a happiness score of 7.4 in 2024, thanks to its strong social safety net and deep-rooted values of equality. The Norwegian government offers comprehensive healthcare, free education, and substantial parental leave, providing security for families across the country. In 2024, new initiatives focused on improving mental health resources, recognizing the growing importance of emotional well-being. Work-life balance is a national priority, evidenced by 88% of Norwegians expressing satisfaction with their balance of professional and personal life. The nation's spectacular fjords and mountains encourage an active lifestyle, contributing to high rates of physical and mental wellness. Norway's wealth, derived from prudent management of oil resources, is invested in a sovereign wealth fund that benefits all citizens. Surveys show Norwegians have high levels of trust in public institutions, reinforcing a sense of stability and cohesion. 7. Sweden. A leader in happiness. Sweden ranks 7th in the 2024 World Happiness Report, with a score of 7.3. The country's extensive welfare system guarantees free healthcare and education, removing barriers that often hinder happiness elsewhere. Swedish citizens demonstrate strong trust in their government, with 82% expressing confidence in public institutions this year. Progressive family policies, such as generous parental leave and widespread access to childcare, enable parents to balance work and home life. In a 2024 survey, 87% of Swedes reported life satisfaction, underscoring the effectiveness of these social policies. Sweden's environmental leadership is evident in its ambitious climate targets and investment in green technologies. The cultural emphasis on equality and inclusion ensures that all voices are heard, contributing to a society where people feel valued and secure. Urban areas like Stockholm are consistently ranked among the world's most livable cities. 8. The least joyful countries to skip. Afghanistan. Afghanistan continues to rank as the world's least happy country in 2024, with a happiness score of just 2.5. The nation's ongoing conflict, frequent political upheaval, and dire economic situation have created widespread hardship. Only 15% of Afghans reported feeling satisfied with their lives in the latest World Happiness Report. Access to basic services such as healthcare, education, and clean water remains severely limited for much of the population. The humanitarian crisis has escalated, with millions internally displaced and food insecurity affecting over half the population in 2024. Mental health issues are rampant, exacerbated by violence and persistent uncertainty about the future. International agencies continue to warn of escalating acute poverty levels, with little improvement in living conditions over the past year. 9. The least joyful countries to skip. South Sudan. South Sudan is among the least joyful countries globally, with a 2024 happiness score of 2.6. The country has suffered years of brutal civil conflict, which has displaced millions and left infrastructure in ruins. According to the United Nations, over 60% of the population faces acute food insecurity, and basic health care remains inaccessible to most. The trauma from violence and loss is widespread, with high rates of depression and post-traumatic stress reported across communities. The country's education system is severely underfunded, leading to one of the highest rates of child illiteracy in the world. Social services are nearly non-existent, and humanitarian aid is often hampered by insecurity. The lack of stable governance continues to undermine efforts to improve conditions, keeping South Sudan at the bottom of global happiness rankings. 10. The least joyful countries to skip. Central African Republic. The Central African Republic, CAR, remains one of the world's least happy countries, with a happiness score of 2.7 in 2024. Ongoing violence, political instability, and poverty have plunged millions into crisis, with only 10% of the population reporting satisfaction with their lives. Education and healthcare are largely unavailable for large segments of the population, fueling cycles of poverty and illiteracy. The prevalence of armed conflict has led to chronic insecurity and displacement, with over a quarter of the population living as refugees or internally displaced persons. Food scarcity and malnutrition are widespread, exacerbated by the collapse of agricultural infrastructure. Human rights organizations report a sharp increase in violence against civilians, making daily life perilous for many. International relief efforts struggle to keep pace with the scale of need in the country.